This is Tsukiji, the inner core of the fish market, the world's largest fish market. It's 5 in the morning and we're just trying to go into the tuna auction.
This is where all the tuna on earth gets its price, the chilled tuna auctions at Tsukiji. These fish come by truck from Japanese ports or by air from all over the world, including Sri Lanka. Bluefin tuna from Japan gets the highest price. I remember in 2000, a 220 kilo bluefin tuna fetched $220,000 at these auctions. Big Eye, again from Japan, comes a close second. The ranched and farmed tuna are less costly when compared to a wild equal. Big Eye and yellowfin from Africa, Australia, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Philippines and many more countries make up this wonderful tuna auction. These boxes that the tuna are being loaded to are called tuna coffins. A couple of decades ago, when air travel became commercially viable, Japanese tuna buyers would go to the US and purchase some amazing bluefin tuna from the docks of game fishermen. And to transport these fish, the cheapest option was to use coffins, human coffins, which could bear the weight and size of these 200-300 kilo fish. The name still continues, and to this day, even the cardboard versions of these boxes are called tuna coffins.
I've seen tuna, but this is simply amazing. If there's a tuna heaven, it's got to be Tsukiji. This one's 205 kilos. It's a bluefin tuna from Japan. I'm trying not to get in the way of people here, so I'm kind of whispering. But I think we are the first cooking show, food program, to ever come inside the auctions. We were at the chilled tuna auction and we were asked to leave, but we showed you a little bit of what it is. And here at the frozen tuna auction, I just saw a 200 kilo big-eyed bluefin tuna being sold for around $50 a kilo. So $10,000, $1.2 million rupees for one tuna. You can just imagine how much a chilled tuna is. The energy in this place is so high. And I'm already awake without the usual caffeine I need. These tuna have to get sold so quickly so that it reaches the consumer quick.
The frozen tuna auction is the only place where tourists can enter and feel the pulse, pace and precision of the auction process. On this journey, there was a total ban on tourists due to some holidays, and we were the envy of many who could not enter. Frozen tuna is kept below minus 60 degrees Celsius as tuna would turn color anything above minus 40. These tunas are called super frozen tuna.
It's been about 30 minutes since we got here and the auctions are done. Simple, quick, and they're just getting pulled out one by one, and I'm waiting here to see that big tuna, 155 kilos, leave here, take a closer look of it.
This is the inner core of Tsukiji, where so many specialized shops exist. After the auctions of tuna, urchin, crabs, they are resold by these traders. Tuna would be sold at tuna traders, unagi by unagi traders. Some traders are so huge they would deal in so many kinds of fish. But tuna would be sold only by tuna traders. These reto maguro, meaning frozen tuna in Japanese, are cut by saws and then sent directly to the buyer. The hardness of tuna at this temperature is equal to wood, so no knife could cut this. I am astonished at the precision of this cutting process because they can't see much of the tuna, nor feel the textures to cut. A total different tale when compared to cutting chilled tuna, where some really scary knives of the culinary world are used.
We are in the back of the tuna shop and we are watching some tuna being cut. This is one of their knives. It's about 6 feet in length in total. And these knives are used for bigger tuna, 180, 200 kilo tuna, where you want to save every single morsel bite of the flesh. And if you use a smaller knife, you'd actually damage the fish, hence the length. It's really heavy, it's flexible. This is a sword.
Cutting chilled tuna is like dissecting, but dissecting something this big is really fun to watch. At Nihonbashi, our largest tuna to date is 116 kilo big-eye tuna. We average about 70 kilos. Even for us in Colombo, Tuna Day is something very special. As special as me watching this tuna being cut.
This is a 120 kilo tuna from Japan, and this is the right side of the fish. Head was here, tail is here. If you can see, this is the first part of the tail. This marbling of fat is called shimofuri. And the more even and more fattier it is, the more expensive it is. So let me put that aside. This part is called hara ichiban, which is the first part of the stomach, and the second part is called hara niban. And the fat content is higher this side than at the back. And this is the thickness of this belly. And in Colombo, when we buy tuna, we don't get this thick belly and this pinkish hue marbling. And it's amazing to see stuff like this, and it is more amazing to eat stuff like this. Wow. I was amazed to see these one-deck three-wheelers. They just scoot around all over, carrying 200 kilos of fish. We have to be careful walking around, and I'm a bit worried about if someone will hit me right now.